Happy New Year! Welcome back to Dramatic Scar. I'll keep it brief. I like top 10s, I like Eurovision. This is what the video is about and what a lot of the videos past this year are gonna be about. From the flag, I think you can guess what it is. Top 10 Eurovision songs from Portugal. Let's go. Number 10. 1972, A Festa de Vida. This song joins the list for how much of a quality song it is. I find myself listening to a lot of songs from the 1970s in general, not just Eurovision. This song has been one I've loved for as long as I've been a Eurovision fan, and considering the authentic dramatic mess that Eurovision 2024 was, all I can hope for is that everyone, and I mean everyone, stops, listens to the lyrics of this song, and then watches Eurovision 2025. I really do urge everyone in the Eurovision community to listen to the lyrics of this song. It is what we all need after the messy year we had last year. Number 9. 2024, Grito. The most recent entry of Portugal joins this list for its simplicity. The best way to describe Grito is as a grower, not a shower. The song really delves into personal turmoil and fighting through it. There have been many entries in the past that dealt with this kind of issue but failed to write it down well. The simple staging and felt performance, coupled with a nice backing track, makes for a very fine song for Portugal. But is it just me, or does this thing look like an aircon? And as I see it, no matter what country you are in Eurovision, a top 10 finish is something to be very proud of. And the only reason why it didn't score better in the televote, in my eyes, is because of the sheer amount of great songs that 2024 had. Grito may not have left the best impact, but even by looking at it as a standalone product, the song is a quality song. Number 8. 2017, Amar pelos dois. I'm sure people were expecting me to place this song in a better position, but I don't really look at it any higher than this. It is my opinion that 2017 was one of the weakest years of Eurovision. Any great song that existed in this year was either killed by poor vocal performances or bad staging. Heck, it was a year that Portugal won. So, in a year where so many songs were so weak live and so poorly staged, this song with nothing but a singer using the small stage and an orchestral arrangement was sticking out like a sore thumb. I am glad that Europe chose this as their winner, and I'm happy that this song gave me an opportunity to watch this contest live in my country. It might take a long time for this to happen again, but I'm happy that I managed to watch that happen at a young age. For this reason, I like Amar pelos dois, and I recognize that this entry is a quality product. Number 7. 2022, Saudade, Saudade. I chose this song for my list because I feel like for a modern Eurovision song to represent Portugal, this one represents Portuguese culture perfectly. It talks about a word near and dear to the Portuguese, and it explains it very nicely in both English and Portuguese. The feeling of the word is felt by Maru, and it's wrapped up nicely with a song that is very soothing. Songs that are sang in English are usually very frowned upon by the Portuguese general audience, so a song that talks about saudade was like a lovely slap to the face to those kinds of people. This song is definitely one of the best ones Portugal has ever sent so far. Number 6. 1980, Grande Amor. José Cid has to be one of our best musical artists. The man has had a superb stage presence and capacity to write songs like no other, and the way he handled this performance live is another example of what a professional he is. Mainly, what I like most about this song is how upbeat the song is and how his charisma on stage matches the song to a T. The song might be outdated, but a joy to listen to, and a rare example of Portugal investing on stage performance. Number 5. 2008, Senhora do Mar. While we in Portugal glorify our entry in 2017, we usually tend to forget how great this song was in this contest. This is the first song that has ever qualified Portugal to a final of the Eurovision after a long period of time where it seemed like Portuguese audiences did not care for Eurovision. The song brought hope that Portugal could win, and it brings me such bliss seeing a whole arena wanting Portugal to qualify. The song itself is so Portuguese, with a sweet twist of Balkan ballad that was popular in the Eurovision back in those days. Senhora do Mar may not have won the contest, but if you were around in 2008, you should remember this song. And just so you see how much we care about this song, it even serves as the intro song of a soap opera of the same name. Is the soap opera any good? I don't freaking know. Number 4, 2009, Todas as Ruas do Amor. While it felt like our song in 2008 represented Portugal greatly, by the same token, this one does the exact same thing. But instead of being dark, melancholic, and heavy, the song is light, breezy, and colorful. Everything about this song just works when you are Portuguese, and even if you aren't, there is no good reason for you not to like it. The song reminds me of the sun of my country, and that's how I look back into the year of 2009, with lots of sun. The only sad thing is how no one in this day and age talks about this song with the same love as Senhora do Mar. Todas as Ruas do Amor has to be one of the best choices that Portugal has made in the Eurovision. Number 3, 1996, O Meu Coração Não Tem Cor. I rank this song in number 3 for similar reasons as I ranked my previous one. I absolutely love the whole Portugueseness of the whole thing. What I enjoy about this song is how elevated it is with that orchestra. The song is a roller coaster of rhythms and it's very well constructed. It feels so original seeing the bridge building to a super powerful chorus, only to reach it and be met with nothing but a choir and a cavaquinho playing, even if the backing vocals were doing a terrible job playing it. For the longest time, this was Portugal's best placing in the contest, and it could have been a bronze had a certain neighboring country had been predictable, instead of throwing 12 points to a song that wasn't even that good to begin with. Ultimately, I'm glad that Portugal has such a talented artist like Lucy Muniz, and I hope people remember her fondly for years to come. Number 2, 1984, Silêncio e Tanta Gente. In a similar way to our entry in 2024, this song talks about internal turmoil, but this one is actually elevated by its own arrangement. The song has to be one of the most beautiful pieces of music I've ever heard in this contest. The feeling of internal thoughts paired up with the orchestral arrangement that this song has naturally makes it one of the best entries that Portugal has ever sent ever. I feel like it just came to the contest at the wrong time. In the 1980s, the songs of Eurovision were more about having fun and being jolly, and not so much about this kind of thing. But I do wonder if this song wouldn't be better in this day and age. Nonetheless, I rank Silêncio e Tanta Gente as one of the best entries that Portugal has ever sent, in terms of quality to the Eurovision Song Contest. I just can't believe that the judges actually preferred the song from Luxembourg over this one. Ugh.
E troco a minha vida por dia de ilusão. E troco a minha vida por dia de ilusão.
And for my number 1, I picked A Cidade Até Ser Dia, 1993. I ultimately picked this song for personal reasons. I am fully aware that there could have been better songs to occupy the first spot, but you know what? Shut up, my video! In any case, the reason why I picked this song as my favorite for Portugal was how early 90s the song feels and how sweet her voice is live. Annabella is as well an amazing artist. And mind you, she was no more than 16 at that time. All this range, all this presence, all of this talent packed into a cute 16-year-old package. A thing to note though, try it as I might, I never managed to find live performances of this song to be sang in the pitch that she sang here. It goes to show how committed she was to this contest, and I'm glad that the result was a successful one. There is very little less to say at this point about this song, just a nice song with a 90s feel to it and a cute singer. Sometimes, simple charm works for me. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to Dramatic Scar for more weekly Eurovision content. Tune in next week where we will go to Madrid and count down the top 10 songs for Spain in Eurovision. See you then, bye!